Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing the chakra readings for the spring month this time. Obviously I've done the autumn and the winter one covering December, January and February. So the spring ones will be covering what's going to be coming in and what you need to be concentrating on in March, April and May. The cards I'm going to be using are the Wisdom of the Oracle and the Cheryl Richardson Self-Care cards, and I am going to be reading for the lovely Capricorns. In here I have the little chakra stones, which obviously I'm going to have a rummage around and pick one out so we can have a look at what areas you need to be concentrating on in the spring season. Okay, so before I start today, I am just going to use my little bells to get some clearance before I actually do the readings for you, Capricorn, just to put the intention out there really. So I'm just going to clear the area now. And that just sets the intention for what's going to be coming in for you, my lovelies. So I am just going to start to have a rummage around and have a look what chakra stone we've got for you for the spring. And we have the heart. Okay, matters of the heart, my lovelies, going into spring. So I'm just going to place that into there and then I'll carry on with the actual cards. So we're going to have a look now what is around you for the month of March then, Capricorn. So I'm just going to shuffle and get a couple of cards out for the month. But obviously having the heart chakra come out for you, this is about healing things that have gone on recently where you know, whether it's to do with relationships, where you felt a little bit hurt maybe. The heart chakra itself is healing, so you know, it could be areas of your body that you need to address where you're just feeling a little bit out of sorts at the moment. So I feel for the spring, for March, April and May for you, Capricorn, it's more or less just building yourself back up, really getting your confidence back as well. Some of you, because I feel some of you have had, that definitely wanted to come out, didn't it? Some of you have had a confidence knock as well. So let's just get another card out for the month of March, please, for Capricorn. Let's have a look what's going on for you, Caps. Card please for, and I feel like I want to go for that one there. So let's just start with March then. So it's saying here you have the help card, okay, and it says ask for help, receiving is an act of generosity. So looking at the actual imagery of the card here, I feel some of my Capricorns out there are feeling a little bit lost, out of sorts, as I said, and that's why I feel the heart stone has come out for you. Okay, I just feel some of you have kept yourselves isolated, and it's saying that really you need to listen to your own intuition. You need to listen to your own inner voice. Some of you haven't been following your own gut feeling of late. So I feel this is the message that I need to pass through to the Capricorns for the season of spring. Start to listen to your own gut feeling and start to play to your own tune, because that's why I feel here with the violin player, it's saying you know, dance to your own tune basically. And I do feel some of you have isolated yourselves away out of the mainframe, so to speak, and I do feel that, you know, going into March this will still be the same kind of thing. You will feel like you want to isolate yourselves because you feel like you need that healing. I feel some of you may have had relationship splits in the previous months of February or January coming into the new year of 2020. So the help here, it's got receiving is an act of generosity. Some of you could actually need physical help, as in literally speaking to a counsellor or offloading your problems to somebody, okay? And asking for a listening ear isn't a weakness, okay? You don't, it's saying here, don't feel that you do need to lock yourselves away and all your problems and burdens are just layering themselves up on top of each other. So I just feel here it's saying, one, you need to dance to your own tune. One, it's self-help as well, if that makes sense, Capricorn. It's self-help. I feel some of you may have been self-sabotaging recently as well, and it's saying you need to get out of this. You need to get out of this pattern. So the next card that came out is the Truth Be Told, okay? Now, I love this card because it's showing a mask here. Now, this is the mask you wear. This is the mask that you wear when you go out and about. You hide a lot, Capricorn. You hide so much. But it's saying here, with the, it's amazing, these cards, because if we can see, we've got the heart, little confettis, as I see here. So it is matters of the heart for the spring season for you. And it is literally, you have literally got to open the doors now, because as I said, I feel a lot of you have been keeping yourself away, locked away, and it's saying there is a world out there, there is new opportunities waiting for you, but baby steps, and just allow yourself to get back on track and try and lose this mask aspect here, because a lot of you do hide a lot of your true feelings. With the owl here, this is just saying you have the knowledge, you know what you need to do, but some of you, as I said, you're in this self-sabotage kind of energy, okay? So this is something that I feel in the month of March, this is what you need to address, my lovelies. So we'll move from March and now we'll go into April. So let's just have a look what's going to be manifesting in April for you. So can I have a card please for Capricorn for the month of April? I feel like that one wants to come out. And I'll just get another one of these. If I can have a card for the month of April for my lovely Capricorns. And I feel that one wants to come out for you. So April, moving on, we have peace, okay? And it's saying, embrace your confusion, let there be peace in not knowing all the answers, okay? So we have peace there. And then we have round and round, okay? So I'm just going to place those there. So we're coming out of March, okay? And I feel, because of the colour, I go with colours as well when I'm doing the chakras. And if we look in the month of April, I feel here, as much as you're going to be trying to be positive and, you know, move forward, I do feel that you're struggling for peace in this scenario, because you are troubled and things are going through your mind, Capricorn, of issues where you feel like you need answers to. I feel some of you are will be questioning yourself and sort of blaming yourself for certain things that may have happened, and it's saying, you know, you will not get all the answers straight away. Don't trouble your mind, because this is why the round and round is coming in. I feel some of my Capricorns are sitting there manifesting these questions in their head that, you know, they desperately want answers for, but it's saying you're just making your mind busy, overactive, and you know the questions are going round and round in your head, and it's saying this is something that you've got to address in the month of April, because it will play with your emotions. You need to get your emotions in order, okay? So this is why it's linking onto the heart chakra with you, because obviously it's an emotional turmoil that is affecting your heart and your headspace, okay? But it's saying here, you know, to get more peace, you know, without your mind being overactive, okay? don't question things too much. Don't question things that have gone wrong as well, because all you're doing is raking over, you know, those energies that you cannot change, okay? So it's saying in order to get some peace back into your life in April, please don't keep putting these questions round and round in your head, my lovelies. So that's the lesson that you need to take into the month of April, is to say, yeah, you won't get all the answers, okay? You will not get all the answers to the questions. And again, I do feel some of you will be slipping into this little bit of self-sabotage as well. So that is to be mindful. So I'm quite keen now to have a look at what's coming into May, okay? So let's have a shuffle of the cards, Capricorn, for May. And just have a look what's coming out for you. Have a card, please, for May for Capricorn, please. So, and then we'll take this one. I can have a card for the lovely Capricorns for the month of May 2020. And I feel like that one wants to come out. So, let's have a look now then, Capricorn. May, retreat, okay? Take a mini retreat. Listen to the voice of your soul, okay? Protection. I look at that card and it's like, again, you're trying to protect yourself from the elements. And then we have the yin, okay? Now this is about getting balance back. This is about getting your energy, because I do feel spring is going to be a bit of a hard slog, really. A hard slog with matters of the heart, because things are going to be troubling you. There'll be things that you need clarity on as well, I feel, okay? Clarity on a situation. But it's just to say here, I do feel you will start to feel more re-energized as we go to the latter part of May, because you'll have been processing yourself through March, okay, as in where you've been locking yourself away a little bit, wearing the mask and everything else, and then going into April, your emotions are obviously still quite running high, and these questions about, it could be to do with relationships, it could to be, you know, areas of your work life, okay, where you keep trying to get, you know, manifesting these questions that keep going round and round in your headspace. But then I do feel come the start of May, you will feel where your energy levels will start to rise a little bit, getting your confidence. I just want to say you'll feel like you'll be getting your confidence a little bit more, enabling to come out of this shell, this protective shell that a lot of my Capricorns have been wearing over the last few months, okay? But with the female energy of the yin, then I do feel the balance is going to start coming back in for you, excuse me, at the end of May. I am just going to pull another card out for yourselves, another self-care card, because I'm interested to see, as we come out of the end of May, I just want to have a look going into the summer, what the energy is going to be tagging in, just to see as a guidance reference, really. So it's a marker point as we go. When I come to read for June, July and August in the summer months, it's a reference point for me to work off as well. So if we can have one more card, please, for Capricorn. That definitely, I'm going to take the top one off there, want it to come out. So decisions, okay, honor your top priorities. It is not an absolute yes, then it's not a no. So I feel, okay, coming at the end of May, you will have some obviously decisions to be making in which way you want to go forward as we go into the summer months, okay? Again, here, I look at the artwork on these cards, and it's, as we can see here, protected in a shell, and it's like frozen under the ice, and the thaw is going to come in. So this is just saying here, there is a slow thaw coming in, with how you are going to be dealing with your aspects of your heart chakra going into the spring month. So I do feel that some of you are, you know, obviously will be getting your energy levels back up, and the thaw will start to set in. So I'll be quite interested to have a look at the summer months, and I do feel that you'll definitely be in a far better situation going into the summer than you will be in the spring. But it's like a transformation. It is literally like the spring, season is going to be manifesting exactly the same for you as a person, as in, you know, you've been lying dormant, keeping yourself away, hiding yourself behind the mask that you wear. And then as we go through the spring, it's just saying here, you're going to deal with the issues that you are, the self-sabotage, as I feel. And then, you know, you will get more peace without questioning too many things, because we cannot change the past, my lovelies. We cannot change the past. The retreat, I feel, is, as I said, this is the protection that you will have built up around you, allowing your energies to start to build up, and then the slow thaw is going to come in at the end of May. So, my lovely Capricorns, I hope you can take something from this little chakra read that I like to do for the seasons. And as I say, you know, it is matters of the heart, because it's to do with healing. There's a lot of healing needed in the spring months, you know, to bring up your energy levels. I feel some of you may have had health issues in the winter period. Okay, your energy levels have been really not low for certain areas. Okay, I feel some of you have split up with partners over the last 3 months or so in the winter period again, which is, you know, affecting matters of the heart. So this is where you get your balance back. And just to know, my lovelies, as we go end of May, then that thaw is coming in, and the person, I want to say, the person that you remember yourself to be, because I feel some of you have lost your identity as well. Some of my Capricorns out there feel really lost at the minute. That's why I look at the artwork on these cards. You know, you just feel really lost, and some of you are asking the universe here for guidance of, okay, where do I go now? Okay, so like I say, Capricorn, I hope you can take something from that reading. You can dip in and out of it as we go through the spring months of March, April and May for this reading that covers. And until next time, my lovelies, take care of yourself. Bye.